You made it.
Okej, Seba już czeka.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Prowadź, bracie, ślizgonie. No dobrze. Jesteśmy w ogóle na nowych terenach. Na razie fabułka.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Dobra, dobra. Tutaj jakieś owce.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Idę pierwszy.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
To wiecie co?
Revelio.
Ja będę musiał pomówić. Ale co tu jest grane? Ktoś tutaj trenuje. Ale heca. Dobra. Ja jeszcze tutaj sprawdzę, bo w okolicy jest jedna fajna rzecz. Dobra. Ziup. Manekiny treningowe. A to ciekawe. A to ciekawe. Dobra, bierzemy tutaj wszystko, bo pierwszy raz tu jestem, nie? Owco? Baranku?
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Spokojnie, spokojnie, rozumiem.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Kurde, ja myślę, że jest jakaś szansa.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I I wish you well.
Revelio.
Jeszcze z wujem, tak? Droga Ann, bez ciebie to nie jest ten sam Hogwart. Cóż, Sharp wciąż jest równie okropny, ale wiesz, co mam na myśli. Mam nadzieję, że czujesz się już lepiej. Sebastian. Nie będę im tutaj jabłuszka podbierał. Sebastianie. To mój zestaw do mikstur, nie twój. Nie ruszaj moich rzeczy. Ann. Ciekawe, ale myślę, że kurczę jakoś... Jest nadzieja, co?
That boy will
Wujku?
fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Oj, panie. Nie poddajemy się.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Kurczę, ciekawe czy są jakieś...
You remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Ciekawe czy są jakieś różne ścieżki, nie? Tego questa, bo coś mi się wydaje, że... Może być licho. A licho nie śpi. Jaki tutaj mamy? O, zamek drugi. Ale u Homora. Mam mu Homora. Dobra, tu sobie ładnie wszystko zrobimy. To się kręci. To się kręci. I karawana jedzie dalej. Kurde, Sebix. Coś z ciebie wyrośnie. Tutaj jeszcze do góry coś można sprawdzić. Luksusowa peleryna. Pyk. A to jest z drugiej strony, nie? Ta skrzyneczka. Ta skrzyneczka jest tu. Dobra. O, korkociąg. Ciemny morski. Dobra, Seba.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Nie, myślę, że da się coś zrobić.
Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Dobra, prowadź. Jest zdeterminowany, nie?
It's from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Mówisz, bracie? Kurde, tego Sebixa lubię. Jest spoko. Wiem, że on czarną magią będzie władał, ale...
That plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Ale zobaczymy, jak to się potoczy, nie? Jak jestem tutaj na dobrej ścieżce. No, sprawdzimy. Chociaż nie jestem pewny, czy będę mógł dostąpić tych najmocniejszych zaklęć. Powal na ziemię. Spowolnij. No, mógłbym sobie zmienić, ale... Ale dostał z daleka. Leviosa. Dobra, w ten sposób w sumie też można, nie? To przechodzi na wylot. To jest rewelacja. Oj, chciałem tutaj... To wszyscy? Dowódca. Kurde, ma czarną magię jakąś. Nie. Oj, dobra. Ładnie klepiemy, co? Ładnie klepiemy. Świetnie się gra. Kurde, świetnie się gra, naprawdę. Oj, jeszcze tam z daleka chyba ktoś jest. Oj. Poleciał do kumpla. Dobra, czekajcie, tego trzeba lewiosą. No dobra. Nie wiem, co się działo, ale w porządku. Żyjemy. O, przeklęty jest nawet. No, chodź.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Kurde, powiem wam, że te walki są coraz bardziej ekscytujące. A tutaj? Reparo. Przepraszamy za problemy. O, aż punkcik wleciał. Tam jest starożytna magia jeszcze.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Yeah.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Dobra, dobra. Tutaj w ogóle coś mamy, nie?
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
W porządku. Szukamy jakiś poszlak. Tu jeszcze coś jest, nie? Może to.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Revelio!
Na terenie posiadłości.
Taking a closer look at the house itself.
Co tu jeszcze macie? Bo tam do środka to chyba nie wejdziemy. Do tej jakiejś kopalni. Tu jeszcze są. A, idziemy dalej. Studnia.
This well looks familiar.
Aha. Ten kamor? Nie, to wszystko razem.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Na początku chyba, nie? Dobrze myślę? O.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Powiedzmy, że wszystko.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
A, to dlatego to się ładnie łączy. Fabularnie.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one
Nie
way to find
quidditchowe.
out.
Dobra. The Pulso.
A stairwell.
Revelio.
Stawaj. Dobra, tam jest jakaś
Why
poświata
bother
w
building a
ogóle.
stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Dziwnie tu. Dzikie pnącza. 1 z 7. Mój drugi tydzień w obozie. Każdego dnia przybywa więcej osób. Mugolscy lekarze oraz niektórzy nasi uzdrowiciele robią dla nich co mogą.
A journal entry of Isadora's.
No.
I should hold on to this.
Drugi wpis.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Tak.
Revelio.
Co my tu jeszcze mamy? Brachu. Tu o dziwo nic, chociaż tam coś widzę, ale to chyba za daleko, co?
Lumos.
Tutaj nic. Zbadaj piwnicę.
Revelio.
Sebastian, ty coś wiesz?
Lumos.
Spróbuję coś tu zapalić.
Incendio.
Okej. Albo rozwalić.
Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Incendio.
Dobra, patrzę co tu mogę zniszczyć ewentualnie, ale... Idziemy? Nie, najpierw porozmawiamy.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, Nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Yes, sir.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
No to idziemy. Dawaj. Do krypty.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why
Jest
hide the
jakiś
cryptic here?
fragment mapy.
Seems as if something's missing.
No.
Let's have a look.
Ale tu jest jakieś miejsce. Diagram runiczny. Sporo tych śladów magii.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in
Oj,
touch. Till then.
Chyba Seba się z nami podzieli informacjami o ciemnej stronie mocy. No, ciekawie, ciekawie. To co, możemy stąd wyjść? Bo teraz nie mamy żadnej fabułki, nie? Totalnie żadnej fabułki. Pójdziemy sobie jeszcze... O, coś jest. Zajęcia z astronomii. Profesor... Dobrze, spokojnie. Idź na zajęcia z astronomii, a tutaj jeszcze coś jest wcześniej. No dobra, ale my sobie zrobimy... Może zadanko dla tej Adelaidy? Spoko, niech będzie.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
O, jeszcze Nettie. A Nettie to jest zadanko główne? Tak. Windgarium Leviosa musimy mieć. To sobie też zrobimy, ale to myślę, że za chwilę, nie? Na razie jakieś takie zadanko poboczne, żeby to ładnie sobie przeplatać. Ja, tu jesteś.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
Można się troszkę martwić.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Nie ma sprawy.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Do usług. Jestem gryfonem, który robi każde zadanko. Dobrze, spokojnie. Tam się gdzieś zobaczymy. Tutaj zobaczcie, że też sporo zadań nowych, nie? To w ogóle co to jest? O! Porozmawiaj z Sebastianem w cieniu rodowodu. Ciekawe. Ciekawe.
Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Zaatakować pewnie. Młody uczniu. Zaatakować się, nie pieścić tam. Na pełnej pompie. Dobra, elegancko. No te beczuszki są świetne, nie? Dobra, super. Chodź, chodź. Leviosa. Kurczę, jeszcze tu mają jakiś. Tam za winklem. Dobra, pięknie. No i co tu się dzieje? Bo tu jest jakaś skrzyneczka w ogóle. Może ona nam powie. O! Zielarstwo. No teraz to te wszystkie rzeczy będą już przydatne. Można sobie na tym suknię zrobić, nie?
Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
O. Banda Ranrocka zgodziła się na spotkanie, ale czuje lekki niepokój. Zmienili swoje wymagania i wpadli w gniew, gdy o coś pytałem. Oj, oj, oj.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Czyli tak, my jesteśmy tutaj, a tam jest jakaś taka krypta, nie? Tu dróżką i to jest na północ. Czyli po prostu tutaj. Południowy zachód. Ale tutaj coś jest ciekawe. Tak.
Lumos. This looks intriguing.
No tu jest taka jaskinia jakaś, nie?
Revelio.
Tak, tu jest jakaś jaskinia, chociaż... Nie, bardziej diamentowy, wytwórny strój. Dobra, to spróbuję to na mapie jakoś zlokalizować. Bo jesteśmy tutaj. Tak. No to powinno być gdzieś tu, nie? Ogólnie gdzieś w tą stronę. Dobra, bo zaraz będzie ciemno. Zamknij się. Fajne jest, jak tutaj Revelio używamy. O, i tu jest właśnie...
Formation. That's the first landmark on this map.
Tak.
Now to find the crooked tree.
Tu jest kolejny.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
Over there. That way. No i chyba tu.
And when did I set my trap? When the clouds are dark is always the best time.
Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Before I...
Accio! Glacius!
Kurczę, ale my wymiatamy. Albo mi się tak wydaje.
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso!
No już tam. Leć, ale mamy bardzo długi zasięg, nie? Ogólnie. Trzeba przyznać.
Incendio! Confringo! Protego!
Mi się wydaje, że mamy bardzo duży zasięg tych czarów. Fajnie to działa. Dobra, futro wilka. I co, i to nie jest tu gdzieś? No nie wiem, czy to nie jest tu. Zobaczcie, tu są jakieś wrota, nie? Po prostu idziemy dalej.
The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Tutaj?
Incendio!
Na południe jeszcze stąd. Na południe, tak? Ja nie wiem, czy to nie jest właśnie tutaj. Ten obóz bandytów. Może być to?
Incendio!
Może być, nie? Nie, kurde. Jak spadł. No zobaczymy.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Na wieżę.
Revelio.
Dobra, czyli muszę się dostać na wieżę. Czyli to będzie tu. Wejść do goblińskiej placówki. Tak, to będzie tu. No to świetnie, żeśmy poszli. Aż nie sądziłem. O, spętanie numer 2. Kurczę. Prawie się dało tak normalnie. Bez podchodzenia. Okej, dzięki. Nie jesteście tacy mocni wcale. To gdzie oni mają tu wieżę?
That's what I need. Defendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
O, zadaj obrażenia po zmrożeniu. Super. Gdzieś tu będą mieć wieżę.
Revelio.
Spokojnie, spokojnie. To jest ta wieżyczka? Nie.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Towarzystwo.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Nie, czyli tak na spokojnie nie można podejść. Zawsze trzeba kameleona używać. Dobra, fajnie. Ale są słabsi, nie? O, jeszcze tam jest chłop. Ziup. Dobra, fajnie.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius!
Bo tu jest jakieś wejście. Uhuhu.
Spot on the map. Best have my wits about me.
Tak, to miejsce, tak? Dobra, to miejsce niżej. Elegancko, tylko jak się tu dostać? Do goblińskiej placówki, gdzieś tutaj niżej. Jeszcze sobie tu przeszukam wszystko. Mogą mieć fajne, o, rozcięcie. Później się tam pobawimy. Czyli tu, tak? O! Fajnie.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Dobra, ruiny korą. Sprawdzimy, co tam macie. Rolanda Oaksa.
Revelio.
Nie będę się patyczkował z wami, gobliny. Z jednym pakt zrobiłem i myślę, że będzie problem. Myślę, że będzie spory problem. Ach. Dobra, fajnie. Pięknie. O, do pulsu też sobie ulepszyłem ostatnio, bo robi takie dodatkowe uderzenie, nie? Oj, myślę, że może być tu. Ale Homora. Dobra, tam był jakiś przeciwnik, niedobry. No już tak w miarę rozgryzłem, dosyć szybko to idzie. Te nasze zameczki. Tylko jeszcze z tej strony w sumie. Też coś macie. No to dwie strony medalu. Lubię takie szybkie. O, w dowolny sposób. Znowu jakieś wyzwanko. Odblokowane. Lubię takie szybkie bitwy. Dobra, nie będziemy wszystkiego zbierać, bo tu już oszołomstwa można dostać. No już mamy tak dużo tego. Co jeszcze? O! Dobra, przy okazji się tego rozbroiło. No nie powiem. Sporo was tu. O! Ładnie. Nie powiem, ładnie wam idzie. Ale wszystkie wyzwania teraz robimy. O, fala uderzeniowa. Ten jeszcze przeklęty. Tak, to lubię. Dobre talenty weszło. Oj, w dobre talenty. Kurde, gdzie on jest? Ten chłop. Z tamtej strony, dobra. Ale w dobre talenty, nie? Bo teraz jak robimy tą idealną kontrę, to jeszcze takie fale uderzeniowe się wyzwala. Fajna sprawa. Dobra, trzeba się jakoś do niego dostać. Może tu. Ale zobaczcie, jakie kurde zadanko długie poboczne, nie? No, witam. A troszkę sobie przynajmniej powalczymy. Leviosa. No i to kilku przeciwników też ogarnia. Bardzo spoko. Bardzo spoko. No, tego mogłem... A szczerze mówiąc, warto iść w te talenty pod różne zaklęcia, naprawdę, bo to się cały czas przydaje w walce. Naprawdę cały czas. O, tych eliksirków troszkę jest. Oj, może być za tym, nie? Dobra, tutaj. I co żeś pan narobił? Co żeś pan narobił?
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Kotłowni? Dobra, gdzieś tam.
Revelio.
Ale ja też potrafię zamki otwierać, co pan? Myśli, że co ja jestem jakiś frajer pompka? Ja mam drugi level. Brązowy pas. A, tutaj w ogóle mi się przejście otworzyło. Weź to, weź to. Chyba muszę zrobić coś takiego. O właśnie, tak się otwiera przejścia. Może być coś fajnego w tej skrzyni. Złote okulary w kształcie smoczych oczu. No, myślę, że coś dla mnie. Dla Harry'ego coś dobrego. No i co tu masz? Znajdź różdżkę. O. Trzeba to jakoś naprawić? Osuszyć? Podgrzać? To widzę, że ten kociołek jest z drugiej strony, nie? Co my tu mamy? Tak, to trzeba podgrzać. Oj, leci. Leci kabarecik. Otworzy się ten sezam? Otworzy. Działa, goblińskie. Perpetuum mobile. Oj. Chińskiej kapusty? Oj, nie ma problemu. Nie ma problemu. Tu jest jakiś jeden byk? Który to jest cwaniak? Któryś jest cwaniak. Dobra, chodźcie, chodźcie. Oj, ciebie chciałem właśnie rozbić, pięknie. Ale wiecie co? Chyba użyję mandragory. Dobra, ekstra. Jak oni się pojawiają i znikają. Leżeć. Kurde, nie wiem czy on dostał, ale powinien. Chyba wszyscy. O, odzywki po walce, to lubię. Co tu się dzieje? Za tą? O, jest to różdżka. Fajna. Aha. Dobra, wracamy do pana Rowlanda. Ej, ale takie zróżnicowanie tych zaklęć w walce to już naprawdę daje wpalnik, trzeba się troszkę nagimnastykować, ale satysfakcjonujące. No mam. Easy, panie.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
Może jakieś informacje?
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
Ale jazda, nie? No to od tego się zaczęło.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Wow, ale sporo się dowiedzieliśmy.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Sporo się dowiedzieliśmy. Zadanko ukończone. Okej. No to myślę, że teraz Nettie. Chociaż ten Sebix też tam coś ciekawego ma. Ale pójdziemy tak, myślę, że fabułka poboczna i tak będziemy przeplatać ile da radę, nie? Fajne, to było fajne. Dzięki za oglądanie tego odcinka, a teraz koniecznie zobaczę kolejny film na kanale i do zobaczenia. Hej, hej, hej!